We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. The Yanks look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Bernie Williams, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul. 2-1. Fouled off. Jeter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
From the stretch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Digging in, Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The right fielder, number 39.
Standing in now, number 39, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cecil Fielder. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. The Bombers. Number 36 gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 39 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Giambi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alfonso Soriano.
The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And it's fouled away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box now, number 18. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Derek Jeter. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Digging in the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that one got a piece of...
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
In now, Tino Martinez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it is.
Ball, go. Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Two and 2. Here it is. High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. At the plate, Jose Canseco. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hence is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. So digging in now, Orlando Cepeda, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here. Has a look, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball in there for a called strike. Men on third with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 39.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mercado is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Line drive to left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Nick Whitgren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Nick Whitgren.
In now, number 18.
Number 18.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and it's all New York. 6-0. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
No strike.
6 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And it's fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Called strike 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in, Jason Giambi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now back, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Number 39 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0.